gentlemen. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. For deflections and avoidance, okay? So what we're going to talk about is what I'm going to talk about, and I would like you to discuss it below if you feel free and comfortable to do so. Men are renowned for it. If somebody pays you a compliment, how many times do you deflect it with some stupid joke or comment or something like that, or even just flip it back to the person that's giving you a compliment and give you one back, rather than just accepting it and just saying, cheers for that, I appreciate it, or something as simple as that? How often do you deflect it and bounce it back? Like questions. When asked a question, do you take the time to actually observe the question, feel into it, experience it, and then come up with an answer? Or do you do what some people are doing that I'm noticing in the community, and that is answer the question because it's nice to show acknowledgement and engagement and stuff, which is fantastic and I fully appreciate it, but they're not answering the question. They're giving a reply, but they're not answering the question. That is deflection. And it is physiological, it is biological, because it saves energy in the brain. Okay, there is studies to show that it is a biological and physiological thing. Like we're saving computer space, we're saving RAM, we're saving energy, so it's a lot easier. We go to the shortest route, the simplest route, but it doesn't make it short-term simplicity doesn't always lead into long-term happiness. Do you know what I mean? Taking a few moments, a minute maybe, in some of these questions to sit and feel it and experience it, to give a decent answer and actually see something in yourself that you haven't seen before, or that you have seen before but you're avoiding it because it's much easier to avoid that thing that you're looking at. Yeah, that little short moment, because with awareness, that's when we can make change. That's where the change happens. Yeah, a lot of you have come into this group from the ad. Nothing changes if nothing changes. So if you want change, you need to bring awareness into what you're doing. So deflections and avoidance, I'm just as guilty of it. Trust me, even in the video, I'll put the link into the video that I made the other day. I get to a point where I start getting emotional and I instantly change the subject and talk about what I'm going to do in a minute. So I'm just as guilty. I don't want you guys thinking that I'm Mr. Perfect, because I'm fucking definitely not, all right? I'm definitely not Mr. Perfect. I'm as thick into this work as what any of you guys are. We're all at different stages. Again, I think I mentioned that in a comment the other day as well. We're all at different stages of our individual journeys, but the work, I'm afraid, never fucking stops. Right? You're in this for the long haul. And like change starts with awareness. It takes a lot of fucking bollocks though to see yourself, and that's what I'm going to be in this community. I'm going to be your mirror. Okay, I'm just going to reflect things back at you, and I want you to think about it. I want you to sit with it. I want you to experience it. Yeah, that's your job. My job is just to reflect stuff back at you. I'm going to observe things. I'm going to reflect stuff back at you. It's up to you what you do with that. Completely up to you what you do with that. It's like why I like yoga so much as well, because people just think it's bendy stuff, it's stretchy stuff, it's a bit woo woo and a bit fucking way out there. But it's a really good fucking mirror being on a yoga mat. Number one, self-consciousness. Fuck me. If you want to feel self-conscious, step onto a yoga mat in any yoga class for the first time and just feel that self-consciousness. Like, that is huge. Absolute fucking huge fucking step. And I bet it's why a lot of you don't even step onto a yoga mat, because you're too self-conscious. Can you create all these fucking stories in your head? Oh, they're going to be skinny, bendy girls. They're going to be this. They're going to be that. I'm a bit overweight. I'm a bit stiff. I can't do it because of this. I'm a man. I'm going to stand up. Like, all these fucking bullshit excuses. But all it comes down to is self-consciousness and your self-worth and how you feel about yourself in the physical. Like, that's it. But bring awareness to it, for fuck's sake. Bring awareness to it. It took me 4 months after making a decision to get onto a yoga mat in a classroom. It took me 4 months. And that was after I recognised the teacher that was teaching the class, and I knew her from when I was a kid. So I even knew the teacher, and I still took me 4 months to get the courage to step into that yoga class. So you know. And then once you're on the mat, stuff that pisses you off, stuff that brings you joy, your ego fucking jumps in. I've got to do this because they're doing that. I need to do that. I need to do it. That competition, the ego that fucking jumps in. The things piss you off, like, you know, your emotions that come up. They can come up. I had a bloke the other day. He come up to me a week later and said, "Oh, I had to leave quick last week, Matt, because I actually got emotional on my mat and I was really fucking pissed off for the rest of the day." And I was like, "Okay," he said, I'm good. I'm good with it. It needed to happen, but that doesn't happen to me. So there's all this stuff that happens on a yoga mat. It's not just stretchy, it's not just bendy. You know, I've got strong from being on a yoga mat. My handstand practice and headstands and all that stuff, it's strength as well, but it's also up here. Mental, emotional, physical, energetic. It's all of it thrown in. But you've got nowhere to hide. And that's what I want to make this community, I'm afraid. If you want to hide, you can sit back in the ranks, sure. You don't have to comment on everything, and I don't need you to all to get involved. It would be fantastic. I would love you to all be involved. But even just silently observing, I'm just going to reflect stuff back at you. Okay, I'm going to encourage you to explore you. Yeah, that's what life is about, in my personal opinion. Like, just explore you. You're not wrong. You're not broken. There's nothing wrong with you. But explore you. Where can you maybe be 1% better than yesterday? Are you happy on your plateau? You know, just explore the little nooks and crannies. What are you avoiding? So, main point of this video is I want you to bring attention over the next weekend, over the next few days, over the next week, into things that you deflect. Maybe it's this video straight away. Maybe you've already turned it off. Like, what do you deflect? If somebody gives you a compliment, do you just say thank you? I appreciate that. If somebody asks you a direct question, do you give a direct answer? Like, you know, if somebody asks you how you feel, do you go off and hide around a corner and give them some bullshit answer? Or do you actually say, actually, I feel like this? You know, these one-word check-ins, such a simple but powerful thing to do if you take the time to actually sit and feel. Okay, I'm busy, or I'm stressed. Okay, but let's drop into it. Like, feel it, experience it. I'm not telling you not to deflect. I'm just saying bring awareness to it, because once you start bringing awareness to it, that's when you can start making changes. And it's not just on this subject, it's on all subjects. It's the awareness. People pay thousands of pounds for this, like, but if you haven't got awareness, you're never going to change anything. Bring an awareness to your situations, your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions, how the body feels. I've had people say that I don't feel emotions, or you know, I don't feel it in my body. Well, what happens in your body when you're angry? You know, what happen? You can feel it, can't you? Your fucking heart rate pumps, your muscles tense up, you know, your breath shortens. You know, these are physiological responses to your mental and emotional states. We do feel this shit in our body. We do. It's the way it is. But it's that getting that connection and bringing them together. That's where the change happens. So deflections. Be aware of your deflections. If I'm asking you questions, answer with the deflection maybe, but then review and then give me a proper answer afterwards. How about that? Comments below, welcome. Silent observation. Maybe just give me a thumbs up on the comment. If you're just a watcher, pardon me, if you're just a watcher, maybe just give a thumbs up, because I know you're there. I can see you. Peace out, guys.